On to the next speaker. He's Mr. Dinesh Parandangan, director of Hackup Technology, which is a 6-year-old firm focused on cybersecurity, application development, education, and training for the benefit of the industry and educational institutions. This firm this firm uh, has started up with a broader motive of development and research concerned with the security issues in terms of cyber and ethical levels. He firmly acknowledges that around 2,000 students and nearly 500 firms, industry members, got trained through this hackup technology. We are extremely happy to have such an experienced person with students here, and we are over to you, sir.
Thank you. So, greetings everyone. So, who are the audience? So first I thank the YUCI and Vimal for giving this wonderful opportunity. So today's the topic they have given us a child safety, the children's safety. So I would like to present my screen. Hope my screen is visible to everyone, right? So
Yes.
this is about yeah, thank you. So my part, I'm basically a ethical hacking and cybersecurity profession. So I just explain some few things about child safety along with the cybercrime. So how for the child or either a girl child or a boy child, they have to be secure in the upcoming years. So some of the crimes which is happening day by day, the child has to aware of, as we are a youth and we are a family members or we are a parent, so we have to educate them how to secure from some cyber issues which is happening right now. So why? Because this is particularly important, the from the schooling starts from the schooling. The person who are working in the corporate and the person who are in home, we people are using day by day, we are dealing with the mobile phones, and we are using the digital gadgets every day. We are using the digital gadgets, and the girl children's or a boy child, they have to use, it's a mandatory thing, they have to deal with the mobile phone. So the important thing, they are not aware of what they exactly use, they are using, they are handling, the mobile and the gadgets, the tab, everything, they are just handling those devices. Then as they are not aware of how to deal with those applications or the settings. So first there are, as the previous speakers, they have listed out more number of crimes like the cyber stalking, and next comes to online game. It's like most probably we are aware of online game. Some of the members, some of the childrens, they are addicted towards online game. They are just simply sitting inside the four walls, and they are spending the more time on online with the games. And as a youth and as a parent or as a common public, who we have to educate them, that is only for entertainment. But the thing is, like most probably nowadays, the people are addicted towards the game, either in a social media game or a normal game. And next about picture morphing or picture the pornography content, the person, they are just accessing the content, and they are just changing the pictures and they are posting in the Instagram or Facebook. So as a children, we have to educate them, or we have to give awareness how, and what are the personal details which is available in their mobile, and which is to be shared and which not to be shared publicly, and what are the options they are having. So as they are dealing with the digital gadgets, they need to aware of those things, and then they can use. So because each and every gadgets and each and every application, they don't have any specific or the special settings for a children. So just probably they are even a WhatsApp or a Facebook, they don't have a special settings, but the thing is they have some options we can do with the mobile. So I'll explain you in detail. And then comes to a job letter. As not only for a children, like each and everyone, we are just getting a job letter or any fake thing, and we are just believing, and we are just sending our personal data and everything, like our passport and every the credential. So just be aware of those things. And comes to a dating site, the dating site and other sites, they are just using, they are just browsing with those sites and they are giving their own information. So those part we need to concentrate, and then social trolling and social cyber bullying. So everything has these are the some few types of crime. So comes to a safety, like what are the things we need to know, and how to protect and how to safeguard ourselves. So first one is about the parental control. So parental control, every mobile or every digital gadgets like a Facebook or a Instagram, we have an option called parental control. So as a parents or as a youth community, because if we are we know these things, we can explain to some hundreds of people, like as live they may watch some hundreds or thousand members, they it may reach, like there are some options which is available inside our mobile phone but we are not aware of. Like as we are giving a mobile to our children, we people have to so give as to protect some settings, has to implement some settings in a mobile phone or a tablet or a PC, and then we have to give for our children, because it's mandatory for them to use the mobile phone, but we have to implement some settings and then we can give our mobile phones or so whatever the digital gadgets is necessary. And then comes to a second part, like the parental control, it's always available in Google and Facebook and YouTube. If we set those things, those content won't be available if, even if they search with the keyword. And then next about the child has to educate what is wrong and what is right and where the content need to be shared. So the person who is asking for a phone number, that is a cyber stalking. If unknown person, they are making a call in WhatsApp or a Facebook, because nowadays our mobile numbers and our Gmail ID is being shared to the whole college or a school where they are studying, because it's mandatory to share, and they'll create one group. So probably our numbers and privacy data will be shared to everyone. So our part is to, we need to educate them what is wrong and what is right, and what need to be do, like if they are receiving some unknown calls or unknown message, so how to block and how to respond. So the likewise we have to educate them, and we have to spend some time to them what is happening to them exactly, and we need to understand, and then we have to give a solution, because somewhere our decision may go wrong. So they may use the mobile phone in a normal way, but as probably as a the parent or the public, we people just see and we just comment them, they are just doing or they are just watching the wrong things. But the thing, we have to speak with them and we have to get some details, then we have to give awareness. And next, like most of the illegal sites and illegal application, as discussed about the dating application, and some of the sites are available. So try we have to protect them, and we have to set up some controls on illegal sites and application. And comes to a game, like games is like an entertainment, but right now games are addicted, like they are just cheating with the game, they are just doing some advertisement with the game, sponsor advertisement, like they are asking some personal data to log into the game, and once they give all the credentials, they may access our account and they may access our whole mobile data, like a gallery and the pictures, the confidential information. So we have to aware of the games which we are installing. So why I am mentioning these things, in the sense, as the safety measures, like we people are using mobile phones day by day, but we are not aware of how many applications are installed in our mobile. Like we are just using, but we are not aware of the application level, the data which they are stealing from us. So we have to uninstall the unnecessary application from our mobile phone. If it's necessary, we can install at that time. So we have to educate these things. And then comes to personal information. Most of the time, so you may aware of some, most of the people, they may post their personal information in their social media and some social sites. So like the photos or whatever the content they are doing, they are just simply posting on their personal information. It's not the important thing. They just use photos or the traveling things, everything they used to post in online. So that may cause some issues for them. So for that, we have to manage some awareness on that. And comes to safety education, like we have to educate each and every children how to raise a complaint in online. Like most of the countries, they may have the cyber crime important for a cyber crime and how to raise a complaint. They may have a cyber crime portal in all the countries. So we people have to educate them, or we people have to create a simple portal. Like the child has to know, because we people are the teenagers, we can able to learn and we can raise a complaint by learning some 1 or 2 pages. As compared to a children, they can't able to learn or they can't able to read those things. So as a pictorial representation, how far they can understand. So we can create a application or we can create a website and we can guide them a proper way how to raise a complaint. That too anonymously they can do. So likewise we can train them, or the countries they can come up with these things. And comes to updates, like as we are using mobile phones and systems each and every day, we have to update them. And like the app update and system update, we have to do all those things. So protect, like we have to keep our mobile phones and the systems protection. And then like as we have discussed, the education, how to educate for a complaint. And finally the cyber law. So every country they have their own cyber law. As now we are dealing with the digital world, like after some 1 or 2 years, or after 5 years, most probably we used to go only with the digital era. So that time, the person, the children's, the upcoming generation, the youth community, they have to aware of the cyber law. What are the things they may the day by day life, like mobile application and the cyber crime, the social crime, and the cyber stalking, cyber bullying, each and everything we have a cyber law. So we have to educate them for a cyber law, and how to resolve those issues with the cyber law. And finally, if the person, if they are having awareness on these things, like about types of crime, and then about some cyber safety things, like these things, so they can be aware of some instance, because there are more things they have to concentrate. As a children, if we are maintaining, or we are just teaching them these things, how to use a mobile phone, and how to raise a complaint, and how to use games properly, and what to do and what not to do. So if we teach these things to a girl children or a boy children, like a generally a children's or a youth community, as a upcoming the world, they may have some protection. Like they can't depend on anyone, they don't need to depend on anyone. They can protect their own data, the personal and professional data. And they can know everything about a digital era, so with these things. And by this way, like they can stay safe and they can safe and secure. So this is about my presentation about the, like related to a cyber crime and cyber security. And please follow these things. So for because we are dealing with the mobile phones and the digital era, so upcoming in next 20 years or 50 years, most probably everything will be digitalized. So we people have to concentrate on digital things, and we have to aware of. So thank you, stay safe and stay secure. And thank you the Youth Council for giving this wonderful opportunity. Thank you, Vimal, for inviting me for this wonderful occasion. So thank you all.
Thank you so much, sir, for your informative presentation and explanation about the cyber site safety, which is very essential in our day-to-day life. So, I would like to next welcome our speaker, Dr. Danka. She is an assistant professor and lecturer in Singidam University in Serbia. She is also specialized in tourism